Hello everybody, and welcome back to Phantasy Star 3. If you remember what happened last time, we had to go to the weather control program to fix the area around Rysel and neighboring areas. So instead of there being a lot of ice, death, and starvation, now there's a lot of now everything's back to normal. People are able to fish. People are able to people are able to fish and feed their families and live again. So now, now Lyle has basically got up and invited us to come to his, to come across the ship to his neighboring, to his hometown. So what happens though is you saw there in the beginning when I kind of showed like my levels and everything. For levels, I just kind of was walking through the caves. I leveled her up around there, and I kind of got up to level 17, and I also went over here because to this side of the area because there's actually some stronger enemies over here to fight off. I actually came over here a little earlier, and I actually went to the town of Shushorun, which is to the north. This is actually the town of Ago, if I said that correctly. And now we're about to go to the town of Shushorun now. The town of Shushorun actually has some pretty good equipment. Also has I think it's called a serum gun for Ren. The serum gun basically hits every single enemy in a row, which is like very useful. If I think that's the gun he gets now. There's a gun he gets now. And it's very useful. I also bought like another sword for Rest. I bought some new steel. I bought like a steel sword for Rest. Bought some new equipment. I bought steel claws for Mew, and I bought her some new equipment. I didn't really buy Lyle any of the equipment, and there's going to be a reason of why in a minute. There's going to be a reason of why later on, or in the next part. Now, what happens though in the land in the castle of Shushorun, all you have to do is go to the castle. But unfortunately, you kind of see that the gates are locked. So what you have to do is though is like when you go check the fountains, the fountain, one of the fountains to the left. It actually leads to the secret dungeon that actually goes underneath the castle. That's what we're going to now. We're trying. We're going underneath the castle to get to see if we can figure out what's going on in the castle. Why did Lyle ask us to come here? Once again, a lot of the enemies around here are gonna catch poison. So make sure you have some antidotes. Also, make sure you have some diamonds. Also, make sure you have enough healing items for rest. There's gonna be a reason why later on because the main reason why is because later on, after you get finished with this area, before you almost get finished with the castle of Shushorun, you have to fight a boss fight, and the boss fight is only with Rest by himself. So this is why you want to make sure you have enough healing items for Rest. So all you want to do is once you go downstairs from the fountain, you want to keep going to the east, and you want to keep going right. Just keep on going right. Don't take any paths. There's gonna be treasure chests everywhere. There's a lot of treasure chests around here. Have like a whole bunch of healing items, just in case if you spend a lot of money buying equipment in the shops, and so after you keep going east, you want to go north. As you go north, you're gonna enter the castle area. Now you want to be very careful around here because even though you're still in the castle area, there's still monsters around everywhere. So once you basically leave the stairs, you want to go down, go west, and then you're going to see some trees to the left and to the right. You want to go through the middle of the trees. You want to keep going north, and then you want to once again take out any enemies in your path. Now, like I said before, Ren's seraphic gun, I believe that's what it's called, serum gun. It's actually a very powerful weapon. As you see there, it basically hits every single enemy in a row, which is actually very useful. So what happens is, you want to go up, go east, and then you want to go up again. There's actually some stairs to the right there. You can actually go down those steps if you want to pick up an item, another healing item. Unfortunately, like I said before, I don't really want to go that way. You want to keep going west. As you keep going to the west, as you be in another inside part of the castle, there's actually going to be some more stairs. You actually want to go down. You want to go west and you want to go north. There's some stairs there. You want to take those stairs. Then you want to go south. There's a chest to the right and there's a chest to the left and some stairs to the right. You actually want to take the stairs to the right. And then it's also another thing about this game too. That's the one thing about this game too is kind of annoying. Is that when the enemies kind of notice that one of your characters is weak, they'll basically hit him or her with their strongest spell and kill them off. But what can you do? So all you have to do is once you go down, go to the right. You can't go left to pick that treasure yourself if you want to. There's another healing item. I'll just go right, and then you just want to go up, and you want to go to the left, taking out any enemies along the way. Now what happens is though, as you go left, you're gonna pop up. You're actually gonna pop up with the. You're actually gonna see somebody that you saw from the beginning of the game, and then as you keep going down south, there's gonna be another cutscene that pops up. So you want to keep going to the west, and then as you see there, the top left corner, there's somebody there who we recognize from the beginning of the game. Well, there's Lena from the beginning of the game, but why is she just standing there for? Let's go talk to her. So just go down south. So then you go down south, then Rysel's like, hey, it's her. How did she get here? Lyle's like, I'll find her. Rysel's like, please help me take her away, Lyle. And then Lyle's like, then Rysel tells Lyle, and then Lyle's like, if you want her, come get her. And so now Lyle will leave the party for a while, and then he'll kind of like walk towards her, and then he'll basically act as a guard for her. This is when I talk about the boss fight we're gonna have to fight off right now. So next time on Phantasy Star 3, we're gonna have to fight a boss fight real quick. So hope everybody enjoyed this part, and stay tuned for the next parts. Later.